Hello everyone, this is Tim. I'm out doing my normal weekend thing exploring. Today, at this particular point, I'm at the Tehachapi Loop, which you can't see right now, so I'll flip it around here in a minute and say, but basically what Tehachapi Loop is a railroad loop due to the incline they have to make here, instead of trying to do zigzags, serpentine per se. They got one big loop, and trains come. And if they're, from what I understand, if the trains are at least 4,000 feet, which a lot of them out here in the west are that plus way, it will basically go around the loop, and the lead will actually pass under through a tunnel of the tail lane in, or vice versa. So basically, it passes under itself if it's over 4,000 feet. So they're in train here right now. They're supposed to get a few a day. Somebody else was just here. They left. They said they hadn't been seen one in a while. So hopefully they want to come soon. Otherwise, we're just up here enjoying the Tehachapi, as the old song in Wheeling goes. I've been to Tehachapi, Tucumcari, and all that stuff. But anyway, okay, right in front of us, see that hill over there? That's the hill with a cross on it. That's the cross hill, I think, loop hill. But you can see right here, hopefully you can see, I can't see real well on this little bitty screen I'm looking at, but hopefully you can see, there's the railroad tracks, and it comes around, makes a big loop here, and it comes back around that hill, and then goes under it, over there, and that is the Tehachapi Loop. So hopefully a train come within a reasonable time. I don't want to be up here for hours and not get a train, but I ain't going to sit up here for hours either. But it's nice out here. This is Tehachapi Mountains, the Bear Mountains, and all that in California, going out to Mojave. Here, we'll give you a little bit of a reading thing while we wait. Hopefully you can read this, I'm not sure, but, and it says Tehachapi Pass Railroad Line, constructed 1874 to 1876. So this is quite an old line. It says in front of you is the world famous Tehachapi Loop, which is about halfway up grade to the Tehachapi Pass. This steep line averages 2.2% in gradients, and it's 20 miles of length, 28 miles of length. The feat of civil engineering genius was the crowning achievement of civil engineer William Hood of the Southern Pacific Railway Company. It is one of 7 wonders of the railroad world. The Tehachapi Pass Railroad line was cut through solid and decomposed granite by up to 3,000 Chinese laborers from Canton, China. They used picks, shovels, horse-drawn carts, and blasting power. This line, which climbs out of the San Joaquin Valley and through the Tehachapi Mountains, had 18 tunnels, 10 bridges, and numerous water towers for old steam locomotives. It was completed in less than 2 years' time under the leadership of civil engineer J.B. Harris, chief of construction. A remarkable feat, that it was. This line was part of the last and final link of the first railroad line connecting San Francisco to Los Angeles. It was a primary factor in the early growth of the city of Los Angeles and the state of California. This single-track line, essentially unchanged, is still in constant use today, 122 years after its completion. This plaque was done in 1998, by the way. It passes an average of 36 freight trains each day. This attests to the superior job of both engineers and construction done by the 2 civil engineers and the Chinese laborers. This plaque is dedicated to them. So I don't know if you can read it or not, and hopefully you can understand my thing, but that's what we got here. There's another thing over here, California Historical Mark. From this spot may be seen portions of the world-renowned loop that was completed in 1876. This was dedicated in 1953, I think, and the other one was in 1998, the one I read from a minute ago. Anyway, right over there is Highway 58. Basically goes from Bakersfield to Mojave, and eventually to Barstow or Baker, I think. So when I keep going south on it, I'm going to come to Mojave, close to Edwards Air Force Base. If it ain't too late, there's a aircraft graveyard out there with a bunch of civilian planes that are basically parked and been decommissioned, waiting for another day or to be scrapped or used for parts. But there's quite a few out there. Plus, there's that weird largest wingspan plane that Paul Allen built before he died. I forgot what they call it, but it's basically like two big planes linked together with a common wing. It's pretty weird, but I seen it when it was coming out today. I hear a train a coming. I can hear the whistle. So here comes the train. She's making her way around the loop. Here, coming back toward her. It's kind of a short one, so I'm assuming it's going. I think that leads in the tunnel already, so we'll see. she's almost around. I'm going to cut it right here. Yeah, it's almost done.